Welcome back to Mr. Mortgage's Neighborhood. Our next guest is Craig Bell from Romano Realty. Craig, welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Tell everybody a little bit about you, where you're from, and how long you've been in the industry.
All right, so I'm Craig Bell with Romano Realty is my brokerage. I'm a team leader. I actually have a team. It's called the Bell Group. It's myself and 3 other agents that I mentor. I've been an agent for about 5 years or so. I've worked with a bunch of different offices, I'd say. I've worked with Remax before, Berkshire Hathaway, Keller Williams, and I kind of got settled at Romano. I really love my broker, Gina. I'm sorry, what was one of the other questions? What got me into
what got you into the business?
Well, I wanted to be an agent mainly because I wanted to become a real estate investor. And I knew, you know, in real estate, if you don't know what you're doing and you make mistakes, it's going to cost you a lot of money when you make mistakes. So that's what got me into it, and just I found my way, I found my niche, and it's working for me.
Nice. Now, you mentioned a bunch of different companies that you worked for before. What do you think is the main reason why you settled into one of the smaller, more boutique companies versus one of the big names? Because there's a lot of people have choices either way, but what do you think made it for you?
I would say just not feeling like a number. You know, being at the larger offices, you're in and out. I never really had a chance to really click with a broker the way I do with my broker now with Gina. I'm able to see her every day. I'm able to learn from someone who's been an agent for almost about 20 years, so that's a benefit for my business. That's just it. You know, when I was at those larger offices, I really just didn't feel like I was a family member, and you're always in the office.
Nice. And you're a team leader. What are you looking for if you're going to add your team? What are you looking for in a proposed agent or someone who might be interested in joining your team?
Just a go-getter. You know, you can't duplicate that. Like I joke about it and say, like, I try to find someone who's like me. I just like to make things happen, and you know, you just, if you have it, you have it. You know, you really have to be someone who just likes to go out there and put yourself on fire. You know, and you'll figure out how to make it work. Yeah,
it's funny. I was just talking to Rob about it before you. I found in my career, the only thing I can't teach somebody is the work ethic, the go-getter. I can teach you whatever techniques you want. I can teach you how to sell. I can teach you how to overcome objections. But if you just don't have that fire,
you gotta have that luster. You just gotta wanna make it happen and not be afraid to kind of. Sometimes you gotta make things happen. You know, put some attitude behind it. I'm not going to say be mean, but you gotta want to go through it for your clients.
I'll take somebody who's got that desire, who's the most unpolished person in the world, over somebody who's got all the technique but no burn.
All day.
So, what do you do for yourself, like outside of the real estate industry? What do you do to like nourish your spirit, to work and do whatever?
I mean, I'm involved in the community. I am an active member of my church in Paulsboro, New Jersey. Outside, I'm just an all-around entrepreneur. Outside of being a realtor, I own 2 businesses. I do a car ride-sharing business. I look for, you know, investments. I have an LLC that invests in stocks, anything that provides a return on investment, obviously. And I spend a lot of time with my son. My son is like my pride and joy. That's my why. He's 8. So if I'm not doing real estate and being a team leader, I'm involved with my son. He's into basketball right now. He's in the AAU, so I do a lot of one-on-one training and things like that with him. So that's all my time.
Were you born and raised in Paulsboro?
Yes.
Red Raider, 100%?
All day. Red Raider.
I went to Sterling. So we were always playing in the Colonial Conference. When I was there, it was Kevin Harvey. Was the man.
Sterling Knights.
He used to beat us horrible. We were good at wrestling and not really good at football at the time to go through. But
I got somebody that went to Sterling.
Yeah.
So we had some challenging games.
For sure. It was always a rivalry to go on. And now, do you find yourself kind of working, I know you have the Facebook group that you're a part of with the Paulsboro. Do you find yourself staying relatively in the neighborhood, or are you trying to expand to other parts of it?
Well, I mean, I'm licensed in New Jersey. Like, some people, when I get clients that'll reach out to me, they'll say like, well, how far do you go? I mean, at this moment, I'm experienced for every aspect of real estate. I've had listings as far as Mercer County, so like Ewing, Trenton area, all the way down to maybe around like Wildwood, I would say. But I mean, I like being that local community guy. I'm a pillar for, you know, anyone from Paulsboro, the Gibbstown location. But I'm a Gloucester County guy. Primarily, most of all my sales are in Gloucester County, so.
Right. Cool. All right, so let's go 2 years in the future. May of 2024, where's Craig Bell, and what are some of your goals between now and then?
So 2 years from now, I would still be with Romano. I have ambition of getting my brokerage license, so if my broker is up to it, I may have an extension of Romano Realty.
Little satellite office or whatever. You know. I like it.
You know, I wouldn't say I'll be expanding my team. I mean, I'm not looking for teammates. You know, you have to be the right person to work with me, but I'm grooming the team where we're at. Naturally, 2 years from now, I would like our production to be maybe double or triple than where we're at now. I know last year we did about a little over 9 million in volume. I probably was about 90% of that volume. 2 years from now, like I said, I want to double, triple that volume around.
Awesome, awesome. All right, now your personal question. If you could have 30 minutes with any person, alive or dead, throughout history, who you think you'd want to sit down with and have a conversation?
That's a good question, man. There's a lot of people. Okay, 30 minutes.
Put you on the spot.
30 minutes with anybody. I'm sorry, you said alive or dead?
Yeah, alive or dead, whoever, don't matter.
I like, so recently I've been listening to I follow this Kobe Bryant motivational page, and it's like every single post, Kobe's like always in my head, so Kobe's going to be my pick.
Kobe's going to be your pick? Yeah. What do you think you would be asking him? What kind of questions would you have for him? I'm a huge Kobe fan.
I personally just want to just get an idea of how he started to develop his mind, to develop that Mamba mentality, like his commitment level to anything that he decides to do. Like, where did he start? And who was a mentor? Like what did he listen to? What taught him to have that kind of work ethic?
Nice. Awesome. Craig, thanks for coming into the neighborhood.
Thanks for having me.
Have him back anytime. We'll be right back with the next guest.